Here's what happens to your body if you cycle every day. 1 month, 30 rides, 0 rest days. I wanted bigger legs and smaller love handles. What I got was a quieter mind, a stronger immune system, and a weird urge to wake up before sunrise. The numbers on the scale were only half the story, and honestly, the least interesting part. The setup. I'm not an athlete. I was the guy Googling, can you outbike a bad diet at 2 a.m. while eating cold pizza? By mid-January, my screen time had surpassed my step count and my mood was plummeting. Something had to change. So I borrowed my neighbor's dusty hybrid bike, downloaded a free tracking app, and made a deal with myself. Ride every day for 30 days. No distance goals, no speed requirements, move the wheels. I figured it was a low-stakes gamble. It turns out to be a jackpot. Check out my free courses for bike riders in the description. What the science says. I only wanted jeans that didn't strangle me, but cycling daily turned out to be scientifically robust. Heart health. Daily riding can reduce the risk of heart disease by 30%. It lowers blood pressure, resting heart rate, and strengthens circulation. Calories and muscle. Depending on intensity, you'll burn 400 1,000 calories per hour. It builds lean muscle in your glutes, quads, hamstrings, and calves, while your core stabilizes and arms balance. More muscle means higher metabolism, even at rest. Joint friendly. Unlike running, cycling is a low-impact activity that protects your knees. Mental reset. Cycling lowers cortisol, reduces anxiety, boosts endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. Doctors call it rolling meditation. Sleep improves too. You fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Early studies even link it to better brain function and lower dementia risk. Basically, it's not just a workout, it's a body and brain tune-up. Week 1, saddle grief. My sit bones screamed louder than disc brakes and my legs felt like concrete. I averaged 4.3 miles in 22 minutes and Googled how to sit without crying. Pure stubbornness kept me going. Week 2, a shift. I stopped staring at the clock and noticed sunrises and mist. Distance climbed to 7.5 miles and my resting heart rate dropped 4 beats. Shockingly, I started smiling at strangers, me, the introvert. Week 3, proving ground rain and low motivation hit, but I still rode. I added a brutal hill, lungs on fire, yet Fitbit said I was 11% faster. The surprising part? I looked forward to that hill. It shut off my brain better than Netflix. Week 4, breakthrough. I breezed through 12.4 miles before breakfast. My thighs showed veins I'd never seen. I fell asleep within 7 minutes and slept like a hibernating bear. Anxiety gave way to a steady hum of calm. Weather tip. If you live in a place with real winters, don't let snow and ice derail your fitness. When it gets cold and messy outside, hop on an indoor stationary bike. You'll keep your legs strong, your heart healthy, and your routine consistent, no matter what the weather throws at you. The mental plot twist. Halfway through, work dumped crunch week stress on me. Old me would binge cookies. New me? I hopped on the bike for 15 minutes, sweated out the panic, and came back focused. That's when it hit me. The most significant change wasn't fitness. It was resilience. Cycling gave me a daily win, a predictable way to process stress. Friends asked if I'd found enlightenment. Nope, just pedals, pavement, and perspective. The data reveal. Here's the scoreboard. Weight, down 5 pounds. Resting pulse, 61 BPM, down from 74. Total calories burned, 20,000 pause. My screen time dropped 47 minutes a day. Instead of doom scrolling, I was too busy chasing sunsets and sleeping deeply. Downsides nobody mentions. It's not all tailwinds. Saddle soreness, brutal in the beginning. Laundry explosion, sweaty gear multiplies fast. Identity shift, people will peg you as bike person and ask about carbon fiber tech. My only wisdom, I own 1 pair of padded shorts and still hate that one hill. How to start without quitting? Want to try daily cycling? Here's what worked for me. Pick a protected time. For me, mornings. Use the 10-minute rule. Promise you'll ride for 10 minutes. You'll almost always keep going. Could you track the streak? Green ticks on a calendar feel more rewarding than PRs. Chamois cream. Trust me, your sit bones will thank you. I use chamois butter that I get on Amazon. If you're game, drop A in the comments and let's build a streak club. What happens when you stop? After 30 days, I took a 5-day break. Instantly, energy dipped, sleep worsened, and anxiety crept back. Takeaway, cycling wasn't just fitness, it was mental maintenance, my daily defrag, my stress firewall. I ride now not out of obligation, but because I like who I am when I'm pedaling. The one lesson, your body will thank you for daily movement, but the real gift is an identity shift. 30 days of keeping a simple promise rewrites you from I want to be fit to I'm the type of person who lives in motion. The bike isn't the transformation, it's the vehicle. What you build is discipline, resilience, and confidence. The hardest mile isn't the steepest hill, it's clipping into the ride outside your comfort zone. See you on the road, probably waving awkwardly at a squirrel. Hit like if you learned something new and subscribe for more. I tried it so you don't accidentally hospitalize yourself.